everybody, and welcome back to my kitchen. And it's again a Chinese recipe, a chicken kung pao chicken, very popular in China. But there are many ingredients that we normally do not get in India, at least, or in fact now I do not have it at home. Hence, I'm trying to make it the Indian way and trying to replace some of the key ingredients with whatever is available in my kitchen today. So welcome to my kitchen, and let's start making this wonderfully spicy and really yummy chicken dish. For the kung pao chicken the Indian way, what I have done is that taken here around 10 chicken wings and marinated it almost half an hour before with some salt, some around 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1.5 tablespoons of honey, and 1.5 tablespoons of apple juice. Normally in all Chinese cooking, normally all of them, they use Chinese wine. But normally in the Indian kitchens, we avoid the alcohol content there. And therefore, I have replaced the wine with some apple juice. This is a very good way you can really bring in the flavor of the Chinese wine into your dishes. That is just for the flavor of it. Okay, apart from that, I will need here ingredients like 1 small onion. I've just peeled it like this. One key ingredient of Chinese cooking, I'm talking about kung pao chicken, is the use of Szechuan pepper. But here, which is not, because this particular dish is normally from the Szechuan province of China, but here I am replacing it with 1 small teaspoon of pepper powder and 1 small teaspoon of coriander powder, because this is what will give that somewhat similar taste of the spice or the pepper. I will also use, normally as we all Indians use, I am using here Kashmiri red chili powder for the beautiful color there, 1 small teaspoon of sugar, and here I'm also including just half a bell pepper or capsicum here, actually half a capsicum. You may use bell pepper to give the color, the beautiful color of different sorts coming together in a dish. And I have taken here some spring onion. The green part I've separately put in there, and I've also cut in the white part separately. So these are the spring onions there. Around 20 pods of garlic chopped very thin, and 1 inch of ginger that also chopped very thin. I'll also need some vinegar and some soy sauce, and the entire cooking will be done in some vegetable oil. I'll also need some teal oil or sesame oil. If you do not have, you can always avoid, but I've almost fallen in love with the teal oil or the sesame oil, and I love to just spread some drops on the top. So let's start cooking. So I've heated up a pan and I've put in there around 2 big tablespoons of oil. Into this oil, I'm just going to drop in the pieces of chicken and fry them completely. So I'll fry them completely, almost 90% on both the sides. Once you have those beautiful golden and almost dark brown spots on the top, this is done, and this way I'm going to finish off the entire portion. While those chicken pieces are being done up, look at that glaze because of the honey that I've used there. And now I'm going to prepare the sauce. I will take here around say 1 tablespoon of vinegar. So around 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. I'll put in the red chili powder, Kashmiri red chili powder. I'm also putting in the sugar and the coriander and the pepper powder, which is a replacement, somewhat replacement of the Szechuan pepper, which I do not have in my place now. And I'll also put in some corn flour, just a bit of the corn flour, say 1 small teaspoon of the corn flour. So I'll give it a nice mix and my sauce is ready. In the same oil, I'm going to just fry up the capsicum, just a little. So they are a little fried up, and then I'll remove them. So after removing it in the same oil, I'm going to give in the garlic for the beautiful garlicky smell there. And before the garlic actually burns up, I'm going to put in the ginger. So while they fry up, I'm going to put in the white part of the spring onion. This is the way I have it in my house, and there are many people who really make it differently. It's just an Indianized version of the Kung Pao chicken. I'm now going to put in the onion and the fried pieces of capsicum. All of them are going in beautifully there. And now I need to put in the sauce that I just made. The sauce, will give it a stir and put in the sauce. So we'll put in some water also, just to make a gravy of the sauce. And just wait for it to boil up. We'll just also put in some of the marinade there and wait for it to boil up. It'll take some time, so just increase the heat and wait for it to boil up. You may also just cover it for some time, which will fasten up the process. So once this gets boiled, we're going to put in the pieces of chicken and give it a nice mix. I'm not planning a gravy today, so I'm going to really let all the chicken pieces soak up the sauces there, and also put in the greens there. And now just let it, we'll just cover and cook for some time till all the sauces actually get into the pieces of chicken there. Okay, so you can cover and keep it for some time. I've been cooking for almost 4-5 minutes now, and you can see that the juices have, the sauces have dried up. But if you can just remember, we haven't used any salt, only in the marination. Just a bit of salt if you want it, and just mix it up properly, and all the sauces are covered up, and in fact they have eaten the sauce. And we are ready with Kung Pao chicken wings, the Indian way, spicy and juicy and glistening and welcoming you to try them. Now all I need to do is dish them out. So that's dished out, and I'm going to just chop in some greens on the top, just for the beautiful color there, and drizzle some sesame oil on the top as well. And there goes the sesame oil, drops of them on the top. Yes, and then we are done. We are ready for beautiful Chinese dinner there. And this is Kung Pao chicken, the Indian way. Just adjusting all the flavors to our tongues and really ready to enjoy it. I hope you like this traditional recipe, and I hope you'll give it a try. And of course, give my channel a like and a thumbs up, and subscribe to it just to support me. Thank you so much for watching.